Hey everyone, it is time for your second project, so I wanted to do a short video to explain the instructions to you so that you'll understand how you'll be graded and what is expected of you. So the first thing I'm asking you to do is to identify some type of legislation that has been passed that attempted to curtail criminal activity, but it had an effect on the prison population, whether it increased the prison population or it required new prisons to be built or renovated to house those extra offenders. So once you identify the actual policy or legislation, and I've given you some ideas, I want you to explain what type of offender was it attempting to target. So was it looking at felons? Was it looking at those that are convicted of or charged with violent crimes? Was it those that are charged and convicted with drug crimes? Um, you'll be able to read in the legislation what it was that they were trying to punish. And then I want you to explain how it has actually affected the crime rates for the specific group that it targeted. And if it did, explain how that's a practical approach. Is it a responsible use of resources, meaning our tax money, or is it irresponsible? Is it wasteful spending? Can the outcome be achieved in a different manner? You'll get that information by doing your relevant research in NC Live. So make sure that you're reading, spending enough time on this assignment that you can go in and find actual research articles. You'll be graded on whether or not you stated your topic, so that's pretty easy to get, right? You'll tell me what your legislation is that you are going to be talking about and why it's important to you in your opening paragraph, and you'll just explain how the paper is going to flow. I also want you to identify where you find the policy or the piece of legislation and when was it written and what issue again. Who is it targeting and why? And lastly, you'll want to discuss the strengths and the weaknesses and provide support. So if you were to, for one example, write your paper on the three strikes legislation and you wanted to say that that piece of legislation doesn't work, you are definitely entitled to your opinion, but then you need to back that up with relevant research that supports your statement that it does not work. Your paper should be 3 pages long. The assignment instructions or submissions will be open from Monday, March 2nd to the following Monday, March 9th. I've included plenty of resources in the project folder for you, how to use NC Live, how to do your APA citations, pretty much everything that you'll need to do to get started and to write a good paper. Make sure you follow the rubric that has been posted for you so far as page length and what I'm asking you in detail from each section. And you'll also want to make sure that you're using headings in your paper. And to do those, you don't bold words to make a heading. You'll use the styles tab at the top in Microsoft Word. So if you have issues with that, feel free to stop by and talk to me during my office hours, or you can go online and find plenty of free resources for how to do the styles. So let me know if you have any questions, and good luck on your project.